Hi everyone, welcome to another weekly nudge with me, Rachel Wayte, on my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you, I want to help you to get unstuck. I want to talk to you about the path to getting unstuck. Now what do I mean by that? So I have many clients, many people I hear from who tell me, Rachel, I feel stuck and I don't know how to get out of it. Whether that's you're just stuck in your life and you're stuck in a rut and you don't know how to get out of it, or you're in overwhelm, or you know you're meant to be doing something else with your life but you just don't know how to get there. You can't see how you get there. You're just sort of stuck in this fog, I suppose, and whether that's maybe causing you stress, anxiety, fear, or those are the things that may be keeping you stuck. And I want to talk to you today about how you can begin to take steps to getting yourself unstuck. And for those of you who are new to me, by the way, I am Rachel Wayte. I'm a vocal sound healer, an energy healer, and a spiritual mentor. And I help people, that's what I do, I help people to get unstuck by helping them to release the emotional, the physical, the mental, the spiritual blocks that may be consciously or subconsciously holding you back and stopping you from fulfilling your desires and really making that impact that you are here to make. So just take a few moments today to listen to this video if you are feeling like you're stuck, and to give you a few tips, a few hints on the things that you could do right now to help you to free yourself from feeling this way of feeling stuck. Okay, so sometimes, you know, if you've heard these videos before, you will hear me channeling intuition. Sometimes you will hear me doing sound healing, but actually today I want to just talk into you, and I just want you to hear this message. So I was stuck. I have to say I was stuck, really stuck, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. I felt like, where was I going? What was I doing? I hadn't achieved all the things I wanted to achieve with my life. I wasn't earning the money I wanted to earn. Everyone else was much more successful than me. What was I doing? What was my path? I didn't know what it was, and I just felt stuck, and I was crying. You know, I was not in the best of places. And the first thing that helped me, and I hope this is going to help you, is for you to actually fully 100% commit and decide that you want to get unstuck. Now that may sound very simple, but what I mean by this is, on this journey to getting unstuck, and it is a journey, it's not just going to happen like that. You get all excited. It's just like, right, yes, this is it. I'm motivated. I'm going to get unstuck. I'm going to do the things that I need to do to get unstuck. And you make that decision. But do you actually make that decision? Because along the journey of getting unstuck, you're going to come across barriers. You're going to come across things that will make you feel uncomfortable. You're going to come across things that perhaps you don't want to do. And you're going to feel like you're going to get drawn back. Things will try and you will be pulled back by different things. Maybe it will be your own mind that will pull you back. And I want you to remember, and the thing with the decision is that once you've decided, there's no going back. So once you've made that decision to commit to yourself to getting unstuck, I want you to remember that even along your path to getting unstuck, when you feel like this is too much, when you feel like your ego is pulling you back, when you feel like people are trying to pull you back from getting unstuck, you remember that you made that decision and you stay committed, however difficult and uncomfortable it can be at times. So making that decision, it's not I'm going to try and get unstuck, it's I have decided I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to get unstuck. So that's the first one. You make a proper, true decision and you hold to that decision, and you remember that decision when you're in those moments of feeling low or feeling down and this isn't working and I think I'll just go back to where I was. You remember that you made that decision to get unstuck. Okay, and then the second thing you can begin to look at right now, second thing that I looked at, is there will be some things that you are doing right now that are keeping you, what I learned and what I call now and what many people call, stuck in a rut. It's keeping your energy low. It's not serving you and your higher purpose. It's not helping your energy flow as it should. It's not helping you stay high vibe. It's keeping you low. It's keeping you dragged down. It's keeping you in a rut rather than getting out of that rut. There will be habits, there will be things that you are stuck in that you know, if you think about it, are not serving you, are not doing you any favors. For me, when I looked at this, I realized that I kept talking to myself in a really negative way. I was not saying positive things to myself. I kept telling myself I couldn't get out of this rut, that I didn't know how to get out of this rut. So I was permanently repeating to myself that this wasn't going to happen, that I didn't know how to do this, that I couldn't do this. I was, emotionally feeding myself on things that weren't good for me. And, emotionally eating a lot of chocolate at night time. Every night I was probably thinking, gosh, I'm going to have a glass of wine. I was numbing myself on a lot of repeat series of things on the television. Anything that I told myself I deserved it, but anything that I could do that meant I wasn't really doing what I could to raise my vibrations and get myself out of this rut. So I looked at, okay, so these answers, and I was on social media a lot of the time, scrolling, anything to keep me sort of like going in my rut and not getting out of this rut. So what are the habits that you have that if you think about it, are keeping you and your energy low and you're low vibration rather than high vibration? And what can you do to change those? I completely changed my morning routine. I decided to meditate. I decided actually I was going to journal every morning, lots of amazing things, really positive things I wanted to be feeling. And slowly and surely, and I'm going to say this did take time, my energy started to change as I committed to doing things that were good for my soul, that were good for my energy, that kept me high vibe, that kept me positive. That's got me slowly out of this rut. And when I started feeling myself falling back down in that rut, I made sure that I was really committed to taking care of myself and doing things that I knew were high vibe. And even if that meant that I had to carve out time in my day and say, I'm getting up earlier in my day. I'm not just going to roll out of bed and see what happens. I'm going to get up and be committed to myself at that time to taking care of my vessel, my energy, and making sure I'm doing the things that I can to stay positive. Because the more you're feeling positive, the more you're feeling high vibe, the more your energy is going to change. And the more you may have been asking for solutions, you may have been wondering how you're going to get out of this rut. And if your vibration is high, the ideas can come in, the opportunities can come in, the new job can come in, the people you need to meet can come in, the connections you want to make will come in, because you are vibrating in you're not in a low vibrational state, you're in a much higher vibrational state. And then the other thing I want you to think about doing, if you need, and we all need this sometimes. I know that I needed help. I wrote down on a piece of paper, I need help. I need someone in my life who's going to help me to grow my business the way I want it to grow, and also support me. And I wanted a sort of like spiritual business mentor all rolled out in one. And I wrote that down on a piece of paper, and 2 days later that person popped up on my newsfeed in Facebook, and I knew that was the person that was going to help me. So this is what I want you to think about as well, is if you know you need help, I want you to decide that actually you are worthy of investing in yourself. Because a lot of these times, when we're feeling low, we stop ourselves because we tell ourselves we can't afford. And we don't put ourselves at the top of a priority list and actually no, the kids are more important, my job's more important, my husband's more important, my family's more important, and we're right at the bottom. And you need to decide to put yourself at the top of your list. And if that means you have to go and invest in some healing, you have to go invest in some coaching, some mentoring, I don't want you to have that voice in your head that tells you you can't do that, it's too expensive, you shouldn't be doing it. I want you to decide that you're worthy of investing in yourself and ask for that. If you don't know how that's going to come yet, that money to invest in yourself, then you ask for it to come. You ask for it to come. And it will come. And even if that's just, you once a month you have a massage, you have, I don't know what it is, but there will be something, there will be someone or something that maybe you will need to help and support you on your way. I have had help and support all along the journey of getting me to where I am now, and I still invest in myself. And so I want you to also decide that you are worth investing in, whatever that, it might be a small thing, it might be a big thing, but you make yourself a priority. So those are the 3 things that I would suggest that may help you on this path to getting unstuck. 1, it's you decide and you stick firm to that decision. You look at the habits that you know are keeping your vibration low. You decide that you are the most important person on your to-do list, and that maintaining your energy is important, and you look at things that you can do to raise your vibration. And you decide that you are worthy of investing in whatever that may be, whatever help that you need. You decide that you are worthy of receiving that help and investing in yourself. Those are the 4 things that I did, and it's really, really, really transformed my life. So I hope this helps you in some way today. Let me know in the comments if it does. It's maybe been a slight longer video than I normally do, but I just felt that this was something I wanted to talk about today. And if this has resonated with you in some way and you're interested in wondering how I could help you get unstuck, you are welcome to go to my website rachelwayte.com and look at the different ways that I can help you, either one-to-one or group, in a group setting, whatever feels most comfortable to you. And feel free to reach out to me via my website. And I really hope that you've got something from this video. If you have, do subscribe to this channel. And I will see you all next week for your next bit of intuition and inspiration with me, Rachel Wayte. Take care. Bye.